Hello everybody, welcome to your Monday edition of the MCN. Thank you everybody for the massive support. Make sure to subscribe. Yeah, off the back of last Friday's MCN, massive support from the community, so thank you very much. This week is a big week. I am working hard on creating the guides for the Banquet event, so everybody is well informed with rank predictions right the way through to comparisons, volume of units you need, and so much more. So make sure to subscribe, post notifications on all. Make sure to be on the Discord when you get pinged for new videos, because we've got a lot to go over on Friday. So I'm looking forward to a very busy end to the week, and maybe there'll be announcements as well. Anyway, to the topics. Really interesting topics. First of all, Kabam won an award for best community. Yeah, well, we are the best community by far. The 2024 awards for Pocket Gamer. There is a... By the way, this is great. It's good to see Kabam winning awards, especially for Marvel Contest of Champions. If anyone says Kabam don't win awards for stuff, they won stuff. You know, they won stuff. They won a fair amount of stuff for Mirrorverse, and of course that game died. Shop Titans is still going, so well done. And also Marvel Contest of Champions has been winning awards here and there, especially over 10 years. It's good to see. There is a little bit of a question mark about the award itself. And just so people don't get it twisted, it was something you vote for, so like you cast your vote for it. This was done a fair while ago. Kabam didn't make any, mention to say we've been nominated for an award or anything like that. It just was, well, I don't know, like people either voted for it or it was put there as a shortlist. And they went against some stiff competition from Angry Birds 2, Pokemon Go, Black Desert Mobile, Dice Dreams, Genshin Impact. Well, I thought that might win. Clash of Clans, you think that might win. Stumble Guys, that's got a very devoted community. Marvel Snap and Rise of Kingdoms Lost Crusade. So I'm weird that Marvel Snap community didn't get behind it. But that's the other thing. Like, I don't know how much this was publicized. Pocket Gamer, did they kind of go, oh, like bring people in from the community? Hey, did you know they voted for stuff? And even though I was like, hey, this is good news. We should be kind of like proud of the fact that this is a decent community that is filled with passionate people. It kept the game alive for 10 blinking years so far. Long may it continue. A lot of the other games have gone, haven't they? Anyway, it was co-sponsored by Kabam. So people were like, they co-sponsored and won it at the same time. How strange. But at the end of the day, people voted for it. So you'd hope there's some integrity that because people had indeed voted for it, that indeed it was the case. But I didn't hear about it. Did you? Otherwise, it would have been like, go vote for Marvel Contest of Champions. It'd be great as a community to win an award for best community. Because we're bloody brilliant, Give yourself a pat on the back, everybody. You did good. Now to something incredibly cool, and the glossary has been put into MCOC's website. I'm really happy with the way that Kabam's, resource is getting more, it's getting bigger. It's getting added to and more is coming to the website because you've got so many different helpful articles. You've got some mastery guides to the right. It's like a one-stop shop for resource. Of course, in the new year, I'll be focusing a lot on my guides, new player guides and other resource guides that I think is going to be very helpful. But this is incredibly helpful. This comes right from the horse's mouth and we've got everything here. Glossary of different abilities, buffs, debuffs and their icons, as well as terms often used by our community. So you can see here we've got ability power. I'm not going to read all of these, by the way. I'm just going to scan through because these are very helpful things and it's alphabetized. This is an amazing resource going over everything MCOC. Of course, we've got dodge there. I would love to see, is there any kind of there was no Kabammed. There was no Kabammed. Billy, there was no Kabammed. Yeah, so there's A to Z. Lots of different terms and things. I was hoping for a bit more, maybe some commonly used, well, yeah, what the commonly used community sayings are, because there's a fair few, isn't there? Nuke is been one that's been used in the last year. This champion in Battlegrounds is a nuke champion. And then there's others. I should wake up a little bit and kind of put together a glossary of, it's not MCC brain rot terms, it's commonly used terms, isn't it? Anyway, great resource, good to see, link in description, next story. What of DragonMan? I've seen a fair amount of talk about DragonMan. from people. Of course, not everybody plays DragonMan. Some people do, some people don't. There's a lot of champions to play in MCOC, but noticing that he used to get unblockable for a short amount of time after a heavy attack, not anymore. Was wondering if it was just me, was doing arena, it didn't work, so tried to practice and did not work. Yes, it gains 3 seconds unblockable whenever knocking down an opponent. It's not working. Description is the same though. It has not changed, so it looks like a bug right off the bat. This is a good example here. Working fine in practice. We need to know what defenders you were fighting. Yeah, so there seems to be like a bit of a... Well, he's working in some ways, he's working in others. Is it just practice he's working in, or is it a quest of some description? Using in chrono. Not working there. Yeah, not working there. Yeah, so something's kind of like of a miss and is up with it, but there has been an update in that particular element. It's going to be coming onto the Trello board, but Kabam Karate Make said that the bug was logged and investigated immediately a few days ago when it was discovered, and should be added to the Trello board on update day early next week. So you'll be seeing it on here under champions, so here at a later date. It's not, I'd say by the time this video comes out, it should, no, it will be the next day, so it'll probably be Tuesday, the British Day of Chewing. It'll be on the Trello board, so that's good news for those that are fans of that delightful DragonMan, or the rotation that should be there with the unblockable. Did you know that we could have at one stage had GorillaMan in Marvel Contest of Champions? Well, that is indeed correct. I only just found out this in the last couple of days. So if you've been keeping up to date with Gabriel Frazera's X posts, you'll know that he has been going through back in time of some of his concept work, things he's pitched to Marvel for Marvel Contest of Champions. So in Kabam, when he was the former, he's the former creative director at Marvel Contest Champions, and I think Kabam in some respects. So he has got some interesting info, going over some past stuff, of course team photos, and as well artwork that he's pitched and worked on. But I was quite surprised to see that he pitched a character called GorillaMan. GorillaMan is actually a character within the Marvel Universe. This would have been the art style and concept for it. Of course, it would slightly have differed in some way, but... would you have liked to see GorillaMan as a character within MCOC? And this could be quite cool because it could have some, like, you know, cool synergy with Hitmonkey, and maybe some kind of like anthropomorphic type synergies as well. Maybe it's just some links and ties to stuff. But of course, it's always fun to see a big gorilla doing big gorilla damage thing. Also, for those wondering, has he been in a Marvel games? Yes, Marvel Future Fight had already beat Kabam to the punch with putting in GorillaMan. You can see this is the art detail for that particular character going into game. And a team up would be quite apt with Hitmonkey because he was a member of the MCOC for money. So yeah, but exciting that we could have, but maybe we could in the future see GorillaMan. But it was nice to see that that was a concept that was pitched. Would you have wanted GorillaMan in Marvel Contest of Champions? Put it in the comments. And now we're going to end the show with a full warning to everybody. Yesterday we talked about a ban story in the Sunday video. That Sunday video was just going over like a situation of somebody, that person deserved to get banned because you're using the wrong team in Necropolis. I've seen a lot of this as well. People are using hacks, cheats, whatever, and they are going into Necropolis. And the teams as well, some of the teams that are just clearing it and getting those Karina's challenges done are just ridiculous. Look, it's painful, it's annoying to do in Necropolis. It's long, it's boring. But at the same time, unfortunately, we have to do it because that's the way that Kabam have set it up. However, when it comes to this stuff, don't do it. This is another story of don't cheat, don't use third-party software. And even if you think that what you're using or you have running at the same time as well as your MCOC is fine, double check. Really double check. People are using emulators. MCOC PC is not ready yet. When it is, you'll be able to play on PC. Until then, you can. Be careful, everybody. Be very careful. Especially because if you get banned now, guess what? No Banquet event for you, and players are finding that out by cheating. They are missing the Banquet event because they're doing stuff that they just don't question. Why you don't question stuff is unbelievable. I think I'll just end it there. Don't share your account. Don't run an emulator. Think twice about third-party software being run at the same time as your game. And you just don't cheat. And you're fine. You'll have your account for the Banquet event, right? But, yeah, that's my public service announcement. And now that's the end of the video. Because I've seen so many over the last 3 days of people just getting banned for silly things and having to either start new accounts or lose their account they were going to be, you know, farming with the Banquet event. But that's your public service announcement. Thank you very much for watching. Check out some other content located on screen and have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Bye-bye.